You are not here by accident. As you sit here in this moment, listening to these words, I want you to take a deep breath and realize that the sequence of events that brought you to this specific video was woven together by a hand far greater than yours. Perhaps you were scrolling, lost in the noise of a digital world, but your spirit was searching for a frequency it hasn't felt in a long time. There is a quiet stirring inside you, a gentle pull that has been growing louder with every passing hour. You may have tried to ignore it, labeling it as mere curiosity or a fleeting thought, but you could never fully silence the resonance of truth. The universe is speaking into that sacred space within your heart, not with the chaotic noise of the world, but with a deep, unshakable certainty that now rests in your spirit. This is about connection. This is about your divine purpose. This is about a bond between your soul and the cosmic realms that was not formed by chance, but by a sacred mathematical design. What is unfolding right now is being guided with extreme care, and it carries a weight of meaning that reaches far beyond what your physical eyes can see or your logical mind can comprehend. You have walked through seasons where your path felt uncertain, where the light seemed dim, and where the universe itself felt silent. You gave your time, you gave your energy, and you gave your entire heart to things that ultimately left you feeling empty. But I am here to tell you that none of that journey was wasted. Every shadow you walked through, every tear that fell in the silence of the night, and every moment of doubt served a purpose. They were the tools used to shape you, to soften your spirit, and to prepare you to recognize the authentic resonance of abundance when it finally appeared. Now, there is a presence in your life that feels different. It is a presence that does not rush you, it does not pressure you, and it does not leave you feeling hollow. It brings a quiet, steady peace, even in the midst of a world that is falling apart. Within your very spirit, there is a recognition that transcends human logic. You feel drawn to this message, not because of surface attraction, but because something deep within the core of your being is calling you forward. You are being guided toward an alignment that carries an eternal purpose. This is the moment where your frequency begins to align with the original blueprint that was written for you before the stars were even formed. Stay present. Listen with your soul, because the message you are about to receive is the exact key you've been searching for, and something deep inside you already recognizes it. There were moments in your journey where the weight of the world felt almost unbearable, where you found yourself surrounded by people, yet felt an isolation that no human word could ever bridge. You longed for a reality that could truly see who you are beneath the masks that life has forced you to wear. You weren't just looking for someone to see your strengths, but your hidden fears, your silent struggles, and the deep desires you never dared to speak out loud. The universe heard every one of those whispers. It knew the thirst of your soul long before you even knew how to name it. So many times you wondered why the doors seemed to slam shut at the very moment you needed them to open. You watched others who seemed completely disconnected from any spiritual depth prosper effortlessly while you struggled, feeling as if you were shouting into a vacuum, receiving no answer but your own echo. But let me tell you a truth that can shift your entire perspective right now. The silence of the universe was not a punishment. It was a preparation. Every experience of scarcity, every heartbreak that left you hollow, and every financial setback became a necessary threshold. Looking back now, it begins to feel like they were shaping your vision, clearing away illusions, so that when real, authentic alignment finally appears, you won't just receive it, you will instantly recognize it. You were taught by society that life is a series of accidents, a constant exhausting chase for luck or positive thinking. But deep down, you always knew there was something more. You felt the physical and mental exhaustion of trying to manifest your dreams using only the raw power of your will. only to find yourself drained, frustrated, and empty at the end of the day. This happened because you were trying to build a house without the architect's plans. You were trying to navigate a vast, unknown ocean without a compass. That pain you carry, that nagging sensation that something is missing, is actually a sign of spiritual awareness trying to surface. It is your original prosperity blueprint attempting to communicate with you through the heavy static of this world. It is a reminder that you were not created for confusion, for constant anxiety, or for paralyzing doubt. You were created for clarity, for direction, and for natural abundance. And now, the shadows of the past are beginning to soften. The light entering your life at this very moment is not here to confuse you, but to guide you toward a resonance that carries a deeper purpose. You no longer have to carry the heavy burden of figuring everything out alone. The time of walking in the dark is coming to an end, and a new, unbreakable foundation is being laid, one that will feel more stable than anything you have ever known before. Beyond the veil of your daily struggles, there is a profound truth that the world has tried to make you forget. You are not a random collection of experiences drifting aimlessly through a chaotic universe. You are a masterpiece of precise, energetic engineering. Before you took your first breath, before your feet touched this earth, there was a specific radiant design created just for you. This is your original prosperity blueprint. It is the energetic map of your soul's physical journey, containing the exact frequencies for your abundance, the coordinates of your true path, and the vibration of your ultimate safety. Think back to the moments in your life when everything felt effortless. Those rare days when the right people appeared at exactly the right time, when opportunities seemed to unfold naturally, and when you felt a deep, golden peace in your chest. In those moments you were, perhaps without realizing it, fully aligned with your original map. But for most of us, those moments are fleeting. We live in a world carefully designed to disconnect us. The noise of modern life, the constant anxiety of the media, and the heavy, low vibrational frequencies of daily stress act like static on a radio. They completely drown out your cosmic signal. They blur the lines of your original map until you find yourself lost in a forest of confusion, wondering why the abundance you imagine feels so incredibly out of reach. But what if I told you that the map was never truly lost? What if the blueprint is still there, etched into the very fabric of your subconscious spirit, waiting to be reactivated? The universe does not speak in the language of luck, nor does it respond to desperation. It speaks in the absolute language of frequency. To find your way back to the ease, the flow, and the wealth you were meant to experience, you must understand that it is not about more hard work, more physical force, or relentless hustle. What you need now is a different kind of alignment, a restoration of your connection, a way to clear the heavy static and gently tune your spirit back to its original resonance. There are 7 primary frequencies, 7 foundational pillars that support your physical experience. When you begin to align your daily awareness with these 7 pillars, something subtle but incredibly powerful starts to shift. The financial walls you've been hitting for years begin to soften. Confusion slowly gives way to an unshakable clarity. Uncertainty transforms into a quieter, more grounded sense of direction. You are beginning to understand now that you weren't failing. You were simply operating out of alignment with your deeper path. But now, something is shifting. The realignment begins here. Layer by layer, the financial static is clearing, revealing a path that was always there. The universe is not made of physical matter. It is made entirely of energy, and energy is defined by frequency. Think of your life as a grand symphony. When your inner instruments are in tune, the music feels harmonious, flowing with an effortless sense of ease and coherence. But when even one element is out of alignment, The entire experience can feel like a discordant noise that actively pushes away the very wealth and opportunities you desire. There is an ancient mathematical understanding, often overlooked, that shows how these 7 distinct frequencies influence different aspects of your human journey. When you struggle with financial fear, anxiety, or a constant feeling of lack, your frequency is vibrating in a state of insecurity. This directly blocks your first pillar, the pillar of security. When your heart feels heavy, or when you feel unworthy of receiving ease and luxury, your frequency is disconnected from your second pillar, the pillar of worthiness. The critical mistake most people make is trying to change their lives only through external physical circumstances. They change jobs, they change projects, they move to different environments, yet they carry the exact same internal patterns of lack with them. It is physically and mathematically impossible to experience a new financial reality while operating from the same internal frequency. It is exactly like trying to hear a clear, beautiful radio station while your tuner is still set to static. This is the massive missing piece in what many call manifestation. You may have been told to ask, and it shall be given, but you were never shown how to actually reach an internal state where you are truly open to receiving. To begin shifting this, something simple but highly intentional is required: a daily recalibration. Just as a compass must be leveled to point north, your subconscious awareness must be gently realigned toward a state of abundance. When you begin to consciously engage with these 7 pillars, something extraordinary begins to happen. The resistance you've been feeling in your bank account starts to ease. The confusion that once clouded your financial decisions gives way to a clear, sharp intuition. You stop chasing money with physical force and start noticing how resources, opportunities, and unexpected flows of abundance begin to move closer to you more naturally. You are being prepared to move beyond constant worry and into a quieter, absolute sense of trust. By working directly with these vibrational frequencies, you are no longer trying to control the world, but participating in its laws more consciously. And as that shift happens, your reality begins to change in ways that feel completely real, grounded, and lasting. Understanding these frequencies is only the first step, but the true, deep transformation begins when you bring this awareness into your daily life. For a very long time, much of this knowledge felt distant, hidden in complex academic systems, or locked away in practices that didn't seem accessible in a busy modern routine. But things are changing. There is now a simple, structured, and incredibly practical way to translate these energetic laws into your day-to-day life. This is what we call the Prosperity Blueprint. This is not just a book to read and set aside. It is designed to function as an active guiding structure for your physical and financial realignment. At its core is a step-by-step, 7-day wealth alignment path. Day by day, you begin to systematically release layers of subconscious financial fear, tension, and generational patterns of lack. You are guided through simple, powerful, energetic decretos, reflections, and deep alignment practices that instantly restore your connection to safety, worthiness, magnetical pull, and financial freedom. But real life doesn't only happen during quiet moments. Unexpected bills appear in the middle of your day. Stressful thoughts arise, and moments of doubt can threaten to pull you back into static. In those exact moments, having something physical, immediate, and grounding can make all the difference. That is why we integrated 2 powerful companion tools into this blueprint. First is the Sacred Geometry Mandala Collection, designed for active meditation. When you feel overwhelmed or when your mind starts racing with financial anxiety, coloring these sacred geometry mandalas acts as an immediate neural reset, quietening the logical mind and letting the subconscious absorb the geometry of abundance. Second is the Wealth Sleep Command. It is a precise subconscious command designed to be read right before you transition into sleep. While your active brain rests, this protocol works in the deep waves of your mind, clearing the static of the day and setting your vibrational antenna to receive financial opportunities while you sleep. I have watched people move from deep, exhausting financial worry into an absolute sense of clarity, peace, and unexpected abundance in just a matter of days. Not because the world outside of them changed instantly, but because they finally stopped resisting the natural flow of the universe. This is not about complexity, struggle, or overwhelming studies. It is about simplicity. It is designed to be highly intuitive, easily fitting into your evening routine and your daily life. When used together, the 7-day blueprint, the sacred mandalas, and the sleep protocol create an unbreakable rhythm, a way of returning again and again to a highly magnetic state. Over time, this consistency helps you dissolve old limiting patterns, respond to life with absolute wisdom, and begin to receive financial paths that may have always been there but were previously hidden beneath the noise of survival. This is not about trying to become someone else. It is about reconnecting with the prosperous, unlimited version of you that has always existed, and finally having a practical structure to stay aligned with it. The moment of decision has arrived, and it does not have to feel heavy. Sometimes it is simply a quiet recognition that you are fully ready for something to shift. You have taken the time to listen, to reflect, and to feel what resonates within your spirit. And now you are standing at a threshold where you can either continue repeating the same exhausting patterns of effort and struggle, or step into a new, aligned direction. The prosperity blueprint was created to fully support that shift, not by demanding more of your energy, but by offering a simple, highly effective structure you can easily return to. Something that helps you reconnect, clear the static, and step forward with absolute clarity. For just $27.90, you are not committing to something complicated. You are simply allowing yourself to take a step that opens a completely different way of experiencing wealth and abundance. If something inside you is quietly telling you that it is time to stop the struggle, do not ignore it this time. Click the first link in the pinned comment below and begin. As soon as you do, you will receive immediate access, and you can start your alignment journey tonight. No waiting, no barriers, just a clear, beautiful starting point. You do not need to rush, but you also do not need to hold yourself back anymore. Click the link now and step into what is already waiting for you.